For some people with IBS, a glass of wine at dinner leaves them feeling bloated, cramping, or even rushing to the bathroom the next morning. Alcohol is what's known as a gut irritant, and that basically means that it directly irritates the lining of your digestive tract. So when you drink, the alcohol comes into contact with the walls of your stomach and intestines, and it triggers inflammation in that lining. For someone with a healthy gut, a moderate amount of alcohol might not cause any particular problems. But for someone with IBS whose gut is already hypersensitive, even a small amount of irritation can set off a significant reaction. So that cramping, urgency, bloating or diarrhea, often the following day, especially if you've had more than one or two drinks. Now, alcohol actually affects how quickly food moves through your digestive system, but not always in a predictable way. In some people, it speeds things up, which leads to diarrhea. In others, it slows things down, which causes bloating and constipation. And because IBS already means that your gut motility is unpredictable, adding alcohol into the mix can make that unpredictability so much worse. And there's another layer to this as well, and it's one that particularly matters if your IBS is connected to anxiety. Alcohol disrupts the balance of bacteria in your gut, what researchers call the gut microbiome. That community of bacteria plays a really important role in how your digestive system functions and how your gut communicates with your brain. When that balance gets disrupted, it can increase gut sensitivity and it can make your symptoms worse, not just on the day you drink, but potentially for days afterwards. And then there's the anxiety connection. So a lot of people with IBS might use alcohol socially just to take the edge off things, to feel a bit more relaxed in situations that might otherwise trigger their gut. And while it might feel like it helps in the moment, alcohol actually increases anxiety levels once it leaves your system. So what felt like a glass of wine to calm your nerves on a Friday night can mean you wake up on a Saturday with your gut already in a state, your anxiety noticeably higher. That's a really common pattern, and it keeps people stuck in this cycle without necessarily realising what's driving it. It's also worth knowing that not all alcohol is equal. Beer tends to be particularly problematic because it combines the irritating effects of alcohol with carbonation and for some people with gluten as well. Wine contains compounds such as sulfites, tannins, particularly red wine, and they're known to aggravate an already sensitive gut. Clear spirits tend to have fewer of these additional compounds, but the alcohol itself is still doing the work on your gut lining regardless. So if you've been wondering why you can eat perfectly on the low FODMAP diet all week and still have a difficult weekend, it might be worth looking at what you're actually drinking rather than just what you're eating.